Hello and welcome again to Resourcy. If you haven't seen our first video, I highly recommend you look at that first. This video will focus on the technical aspects associated with Resourcy. As you can see, using Wave is very simple, but there are some tricky things, and that is what I will focus on. So one of the things we are doing here is you can see that we can like any of these items. And the likes are stored as entities in the Google App Engine storage, which is pretty cool and easy to use. If we click this, it will tell us that we've already submitted a like. We've already liked the item. And that is using the tasks queue. Unfortunately, there's no deferral, and we've attempted to add some dummy tasks to delay that, but it is still a little fast for our liking. We can add a comment, and this is using the Gadget API. This is a slightly modified version of the gadget that comes with J Kitchen Sinky, so I highly recommend looking at that. One other thing that is pretty cool here, unfortunately we're not validating these forms, but they are validated when they get to Salesforce, and to do this submit to Salesforce, we are using the Force for Google App Engine toolkit. I strongly recommend taking a look at that if you are interested in Salesforce and the Google App Engine. It's very useful. And we have a site enabled through Salesforce. This was released last summer, Salesforce sites. And while normally we might log in to Salesforce to do all of the things, we can also present whatever we want to the world. If we were logged in, we would see something that looks like this. You can see this is our Resource Manager app, and we have a little extra functionality internally that we're not exposing to the world. One of them is assigning the different subcategories that exist. So you can see that the guest user is managing everything right now, but we can very easily change that so that only someone who is a user in this organization will be able to approve items and other subcategories. So, or categories, whatever you want. And here we have an internal version of the recent resources. One of the cool things we're doing is using the outbound messages functionality, which is making an HTTP post request to a second servlet, which then processes it and adds it to the Wave. So if we want to come down here, as we saw before, we can add these notes here. You can just add exactly the same one, don't get a duplicate. But sometimes it takes a little bit of time. But as you can see, that is pretty convenient and not all that difficult to do with the new Robots API and Force.com for Google Web for App Engine toolkit. So thanks, and hope you have fun in the cloud.